set up the machine for working mode, bring key from 0 into position 1 for revision. Went with the arrows in the display menu to the separate parts. First of all, choose Einlaufkasten, that's the inlet part of the hopper over there. With using F1 and F2, you can open and close the inlet in front of the hopper. To close the hopper walls later, it must be first of all open. So please, F1 and the hopper is opening. Once it is complete open the side conveyor belt by using the 4th lever. After this, the first 3 levers are for the separate hopper walls. First, close the side walls on right and left side. Second one for the right, first one for the left. Right now in video it's not possible to show. Once it's fully closed, you can close the back door, which release both and save it with the locks in the end. Check carefully that all side doors are fully closed. After this, bring down the hopper inlet to see that this pin lock in the side wall. Use F2 to close. Further, you have to go to the other side to enlarge the end conveyor belt and to lift up the engine housing. Behind this door you find 2 levers, one for lifting and lower the engine housing and one to enlarge and close the conveyor belt. By pulling and pushing you will see engine housing moves. Once it is fully raised up, you can lock on left and right side the engine housing with 2 big bolts so that while working it doesn't come down. Lock it on both sides when the machine is in operate modus. Now enlarge on the other side once again with the second lever the conveyor belt in the end. Pulling and pushing does set up the belt. Once conveyor belt is fully folded out, lock the belt with bolts on the right and left side in the holes before you start working process. To lower and set up the magnet belt, you have to go into the display at magnet, and with F3 and F4 You can rise up or lower the belt hydraulically. Push the button, you see the cylinder is moving and the belt is rising. Once you have the position you need to get, lock it in the bolts and holes before starting any work process. Before you bring the machine housing of the diesel engine down for transport position with the hydraulic lever we explained in the other video, ensure that the feed plate is open. It does not fall down while the housing moves down, otherwise it stucks and crushes.